Beyond the degree, design the future you. It is a very meaningful topic for all of us, especially as students, because our journey does not end with earning a degree. It's about discovering our potential, building the right skill, and creating the future we dream of. We are truly fortunate to have such an experienced and inspiring speaker with us today. So without further delay, I welcome ma'am to please share knowledge with all of us. So please make a huge round of applause for ma'am. Hello, am I audible?
BTech BC.
BTech and BCA.
BSc.
Okay, fine. Okay, then let me ask you a question. Okay, which language you all are comfortable with? English is okay? या भेलपुरी करते हैं इंग्लिश हिंदी उड़िया मिक्स मसाला ठीक है बेहतर रहेगा तेलुगु के साथ कितने लोग कंफर्टेबल हैं बहुत कम ओके ओके डोंट वरी विल स्टिक टू इंग्लिश हिंदी एंड उड़िया ओके तेलुगु में प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी है ना चलिए ठीक है आप में से कितने लोगों ने ये कोर्स इसलिए ज्वाइन किया कि आपको जॉब करना है How many of you have joined this course to do a job in future? Just raise your hands. Just raise your hands. I'm just asking a simple question.
So volunteers you can also raise
Yeah, everyone present over here. Okay, good. Then what about the others? Those who didn't raise hand, what are your plans? Can anyone share? Say whatever you feel like, ओडिया रे कहो, हिंदी रे कहो, जोटा भी चढ़ो, इंग्लिश रे कहवा दरकार नहीं. जो माने कि हैंड रेज करी ना हंती, माने से माने जॉब करिया को चाहू ना हंती. तो किछि अन्य प्लान थिबो. कौन प्लान अछि? Anything. So I presume कि maybe business करिवार किछि आइडिया थिबो, want to be an entrepreneur. Okay, let me ask one of the volunteers. How many of you want to do a job in future? That means you both want, okay, yourself. You don't want to do a job, right? Then what are your plans? Just share.
My family business.
Very good, wonderful. So you want to do a business and that's why you joined this course. Okay. So next question. Do you think acquiring a degree is important to run a business?
Basically, no.
Okay then.
My father said he can do BTech. He can have profession.
Good, fine. Very honest. Okay, sit down. Okay. So, अधिकांश केस रे एमती ही हुए कि कहीं ना कहीं कही थिबे कि एटा भलो एथिरे भलो पैकेज मिले एथिरे भलो फ्यूचर अछि जोथे भलो फ्यूचर अछि सेथिरे हमें जाऊ ऑनेस्टली एटा गाना अधिकांश केस रे एटा ही ना लिस्ट बढ़िया इंस्टीट्यूट लिस्ट बाहर लो माने जॉब थुआ एटा कहथिबे हां ना okay so if you feel that So all those people who want to do a job and that's why you enrolled in this course, so you all feel that getting a degree is very important. Degree thile hi job mile. Degree thile hi job mile na? Kete jana हाँ कहउछंदी? हाथ टेक. So you all feel that getting a degree is not necessary to get a good job. Then how do you think that you'll get a job? Okay, you are nodding. You can introduce yourself and tell me. Why do you think that degree is not necessary to get a job? Whatever comes to your mind, just say Odia, English, Hindi, anything. What's your name?
G Sanchita Patra.
G Sanchita Patra. So you must be comfortable with both Telugu and Odia.
No,
Only Odia. Okay, go. तुमको कहीं लगेगा कि डिग्री दरकार नहीं.
ମୁଁ startup company type ର काम କରିପାରିବି.
हाँ. तो डिग्री दरकार नहीं. Then why did you join? Paying so much.
Pressure of the parents for मतलब अधिक जानिया पे.
Good, nice. Sit. So why am I asking these questions?
See, one of the things is to break the ice. ତମମାନଙ୍କୁ ଲାଗୁଥିବ କ'ଣ ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଲଞ୍ଚ ଟାଇମ୍ରେ ବସେଇ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସ୍ପିଚ୍ ଶୁଣିବାକୁ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆମେ ବି ଦିନେ ପିଲା ହିଁ ଥିଲୁ ନା ଆମକୁ ବି ଏମିତି ହିଁ ଲାଗୁଥିଲା ଲଞ୍ଚ ପରେ ଯଦି କିଛି ସେସନ୍ସ ଏମିତି ଶୁଣିବାକୁ ପଡୁଥିଲା ନା ବଡ଼ ବିରକ୍ତ ଲାଗୁଥିଲା କ'ଣ ଏଇଟା ନ କଲେ ଏଥରେ ଗାଳି କରିବେ ଆଟେଣ୍ଡ ନ କଲେ ଏଥରେ ଗାଳି କରିବେ ସୋ don't think कि ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ବଡ଼ professional ଏଠି ଆସିଛି କି ଭାଷଣ ଦେବା ପାଇଁ that's why I didn't come up with any PPT and ma'am asked are you going to speak for 1 hour I said no I don't believe in long speeches most of when the audience is young ଘଣ୍ଟାରେ ଶୁଣିବାକୁ ବିରକ୍ତ ଲାଗେ ସତ ନା ହଁ ନା so the speech should be of short duration to the extent possible ଏବଂ interactive ହବା କଥା ତମମାନେ ବି ଆସି କିଛି ଯଦି କହିବ କିଛି କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ପଚାରିବ ତ ଟିକେ ମଜା ଲାଗିବ ମୁଁ ହିଁ କହିକି ଯାଉଥିବି ବିରକ୍ତ ଲାଗିବ ତା ବି ଘଣ୍ଟାଟେ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ନ so let me assure you that I'm not going to speak for 1 hour I'll wrap up as early as possible okay fine so there is this myth that degree is very important to get a job if you don't get a degree you don't get a job at the same time degree thaiki bhi job na mili pare are you aware of such situations एमती भी हेज डिग्री थाई कि भी जॉब न मिल पाए सो एथि हमें कौन जानिलु कि नेसेसरी कंडीशन सफिशिएंट कंडीशंस ए टर्म्स मैथ्स रे के पढिछ केबे प्लस 2 रे पढथु माने नाही there is necessary condition and there is sufficient condition degree I would certainly say necessary condition degree ta थिबा दरकार किंतु sufficient no he पाए mere degree may not be sufficient more so in these days दिन थिला BA पास हेले बैंक जॉब इनकम टैक्स डिपार्टमेंट रे जॉब मिल जाउथला दिन थिला एबे से दिन नाही so just a degree is not going to ensure that you are going to have a successful career let me give an example how many of you heard the name just in case you have heard CA Nandini Agarwal सुनी चकी अवश्य तम फील्ड रू भिन्न फील्ड टा सुनिबा चांस कम जस्ट इन केस सुनी चकी okay you have heard about her okay can you tell me something about her anything that you know about her
She's a younger CA.
very good she is the young 19 years at 19 years she became a CA very good
She completed her schooling of 13 years.
very good she is a young achiever okay precociously talented what's your name Pragya very good nice sit down so CA Nandini Agarwal became a CA at the age of 19 and you know at what age I became a CA any guesses average किसी भी कोई पर
20 to 25.
who said 30 सही जवाब I was 30 by the time I became a CA so Nandini Agarwal became a CA at the age of 19 she was all India ranker 1 all India रे first rank रखी थिला 19 years से CA complete कला उसके आगे की कहानी क्या है she was rejected by companies job मिलिलानी surprised shocked AIR 1 all India ranker थिला से topper थिला 19 years से CA से complete करथिला तथापि ताको companies reject करथिले कौन पाई कौन हेतिबो तम हिसाब रे anyone can just stand and tell whatever you feel कौन हेतिबो कौन पे reject हेतिबो से lack of skills lack of no see she is a youngster so obviously experience won't be held against her anything else ठीक अछि तो आमे एठी एग्जांपल काहे की देली टू लेट यू नो दैट तमारे जदी भाबुछ कि डिग्री मिली करले जॉब ता निहाती मिले जिवो सेटा मिथ इन दिस जनरेशन इट इज अ मिथ केवल डिग्री रहिबा सफिशिएंट न हो डिग्री थाई की भी AIR 1 इन CA हे थाई की भी तुमको हुए तो रिजेक्ट कर दबो कंपनी बिकॉज़ you lack the skills because you lack the skills जदि नहीं डिग्री सहित company तुमको accept करिबनी, more so in this day and age. They are not bothered about your degrees, they are not bothered about your ranks or the 90% or 97% that you scored in 10. They look for skills. If you lack it, they don't mind showing you the door. हो गए तुम AR1, मैं क्या करूँगा, मैं क्या करूँगी तुम्हारे रैंक का, if you don't have the skills. So the purpose behind conducting this session by NIST is to obviously to teach you for the next 2, 3, 4 years, whatever the duration is, to also equip with the requisite skills, to make you realize that it's very important for you to acquire skills along with the degree. जेमती मु कहिली दिन थिला खाली डिग्री थिले चली जाउथला, एबे आ सही दिन नाही, वो जमाने गए. केवल डिग्री होल्ड करिकी जॉब जदी मिली जीव तमे कहबो नेक्स्ट डिग्री, हां सुना सुना सुनो सेडा होबनी हैला. सीए को तो होनी माने I'm not comparing. NIST is also a very reputed organization and NIST pass out तो बहुत भलो से माने करचोनी in their respective careers. So mere degree is not important. It's very important for you to acquire skills. तो तुम्हारे भागवत में जानी को केमती कि को skills दरकार, skills तो गुड़ाए अछि, skills तो गुड़ाए अछि. केमती जानी को बियाद freshers हमें तो just start करी छु आम career. आमे केमती जानिबो कि को स्किल दरकार जहा द्वारा कि हमको फ्यूचर रे भलो जॉब मिलबो. सेगुडा को विषय रे तम सर मैडम माने भलो गाइड करिवे. बट based on my experience of dealing with the young minds and also the feedback that I keep getting from the HRs of different companies, I have shortlisted 4 things. I have shortlisted 4 things with the memory rule care. Care spelling कौन पिला माने? CARE. एही चारि लेटर्स को नहीं कि आउट ए वर्ड कौन फॉर्म हे पारिबो? Race. Very good. Who said race? Yourself? Yourself. What's your name? Subhashri. Very good. So CARE. If you care, then you will race to the top. As far as my experience is concerned. C stands for communication skills. When I entered, I noticed a few of the girls who themselves are students, probably there was a boy as well, they were interacting with you. They themselves are students and they were interacting with you. It was very nice. You were there? Yeah, very nice. Very good. Good job. So these things are very important. Communication skills. She was interacting with you all right. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to be able to address an auditorium full of students. Stage re chida hiki katha ba कौन कथा नो एते में कोनी कि मु एपटे कथा होछि बोली जे भी आसी के ठीक दी पद भी कहै छी ना माइक भी धरि छी ना दैट इज एन अचीवमेंट. कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स सेबा बहुत जरूरी. सो अच्छा तमे आवर इफ यू आर ओडिया मीडियम कहला मु निज मु आगे कहि दे मोर परिचय मु ओडिया मीडियम decent percentage. अच्छा आपण भी ओह वेरी गुड. आमे ओडिया भारी बढ़िया नहीं दी
शिशु मंदिर
सरकारी बालिका उच्च विद्यालय गवर्नमेंट स्कूल रे पढ़ी छी. सरकारी विद्यालय रे पढ़िथिबा हेतु गर्वित, ओडिया माध्यम रे पढ़िथिबा हेतु आहुरी अधिक गर्वित. जोठी भी ओडिया कविता देखा जाए माने माने नॉस्टैल्जिया फील हुए. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू
कलिकोट उच्च विद्यालय
से
कलिकोट उच्च विद्यालय
कलिकोट
हां
कलिकोट रे ही
उच्च विद्यालय
महाविद्यालय हां मोरबी. सो रेलवे स्टेशन रे केते जण देखि छ रेलवे जो रिजर्वेशन काउंटर रे रह क्षण बाष्पीय सकट देखि भी चिलिका चालू चित्रपट केते जण देखि छ ना ओडिया मीडियम ना तमे ओह ठीक अछि. मन जेते बडे देखे ना बडे खुशी लागे ना पिला दिनर कथा मने पड़े. एनीवे दैट्स नॉट द पॉइंट. ओके मो डेटा सेंटेंस कहूची से डेटा भीतर डिफरेंस कहबो. ही पनिश्ड, he was punished. 2 sentences. He punished, he was punished. तेरा जाको गोटे की नहीं different. कौन टा different? He punished माने से punish कला. He was punished माने someone from this माने ताको माने से punish कला. past माने तो he जाइए से punish कला ताहले नहीं कि he was punished माने कौन? Anyone? केही एपर साइड एक कॉलम वो खाली कहूँ कि कुह भूल ठीक जा भी हाँ कुह हाथ देखते रखो.
एक्शन ही पे हो रहा है मैम. फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट में एक्शन ही कर रहा है और सेकंड स्टेटमेंट में एक्शन ही पे हो रहा है.
वेरी गुड. मतलब उसको पनिश किया गया. Very good. What's your name?
Harka.
Harika. Very nice. Telugu.
Yes.
Great. The name sound Telugu. Okay, Telugu can recognize another Telugu. Very good. Sit down. So he punished, mane say punish kala. He was punished mane ତାକୁ punishment ଦିଆ ଗଲା। ତ ତମେ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାରେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଲେଖିଦବ ମିନିଂ ହିଁ ପୁରା ବଦଳି ଯିବ। So it is very important for you to communicate properly. ତମ ମାଇଣ୍ଡରେ ଅଛି he punished, ତମେ ଯଦି ଲେଖିଦବ ଯେ he was punished ମାନେ ପୁରା ମାନେ ମାମଲା ଚौपट ହେଇଯିବ। ତ ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ କମ୍ୟୁନିକେସନ ସ୍କିଲ୍ସ ରହିବା ଅତ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ। ତମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆଗକୁ ଯିବ ନା କମ୍ପାନୀରେ ତମକୁ ତ ଡ୍ୟୁରିଂ ଦିସ୍ ଇଏ କୋର୍ସ ଶିଖା ହବ କି କେମିତି କଥା କୁହାଯାଏ, ନୂଆ ଲୋକକୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ତମେ ମିଟ୍ କରୁଛ କେମିତି ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ୍ରିଜ୍ ଏକ୍ସଚେଞ୍ଜ କରାଯାଏ, ପିପିଟିସ୍ କେମିତି ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ କରାଯାଏ, କ୍ଲାଏଣ୍ଟକୁ ଗୋଟେ ନୂଆ ତମେ କିଛି ବନେଇଲ, ଯେଉଁମାନେ ବି ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟରିଂରେ ଅଛ ନୂଆ କିଛି ବନେଇଲ ତାର ଆଗକୁ ଯାଇକି କେମିତି ଇମ୍ପାକ୍ଟ ରହିବ, କେମିତି ସେଟାକୁ ମାର୍କେଟିଂ କରାଯିବ, ଏ ଜିନିଷ କ୍ଲାଏଣ୍ଟକୁ ତମେ କମ୍ୟୁନିକେଟ୍ କରିବା ତମେ ଜାଣିବା ଅତ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଜରୁରୀ। ଡିଗ୍ରୀ ତ ଅଛି ତମ ହାତରେ, ଏଗୁଡ଼ାକ ବି ଜାଣିବା ଅତ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଜରୁରୀ। ଯେମିତି କୁହନ୍ତି ତମେ ଜାଣିଛ ଓକେ ସେଟା ତମ ଡିଗ୍ରୀ କହୁଛି, ତମେ ଜାଣିଛ ବୋଲି ଅଦର ପାର୍ଟିକୁ ଜଣେଇବା ଦରକାର, and that is communication. That is communication. ବହୁତ ଥର ଏମିତି ହେଇଛି, students have come to me, I'm talking about 2012-13. They knew the answers in the interview, but they couldn't answer. Why? They lacked the communication skills. You know, interview skills, basic interview. ଏଗୁଡ଼ାକ ଜାଣିବା ଅତ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଜରୁରୀ। Why I am stressing so much on it? देखो, two students from your institute, both are appearing for the same interview. There is only one job, one vacancy, and two students are vying for it. Both of you have qualified from the same institute. There is only one job. Why do you think that the employer will give you the job in preference to your friend? You are a degree holder, so is your friend. What differentiates between you both? You must show some extra skill, right? Some value addition you have to offer. Otherwise, the employer will ask you, both of you are holding the same degree, why would I give you the job? And this is a very common interview question. If you have ever checked the common interview question on Google or ChatGPT, why should I hire you? This is one of the important questions. So you can't just give a list. I'm a very good team player, I am a quick learner. एमती खाली घोषी के जाएगी कहीं तरह चढ़ी बनी. You have to showcase that. तो एगुड़ा जानिबा अत्यंत जरूरी. तो फर्स्ट हला communication skills, CARE रो C हला communication. Written communication skills भी अत्यंत जरूरी पिला माने ए जनरेशन पाए, because तमाने WhatsApp communication रे माहिर, WhatsApp communication रे माहिर, full sentence formal mail लिखला बड़को गड़ी पड़छ माने तमे बोली नुह मो जनरेशन को कहूची। शॉर्टकट रे लिखुछ, इंग्लिश टा ओडिया रे लिखुछ, मो काली जिबी कॉलेज को MUKLI एमती लिखुछ ना। सो बहुत इंपोर्टेंट पिला माने फॉर्मल मेल्स केमती तारो टोन थाए, तम टीम मेंबर्स को एड्रेस करला बड़को केमिति, तम सीनियर मेंबर्स मान को कांटेक्ट करला बड़को केमिति, तारो फॉर्मेट गुडा कथा है एचा को जानिबा बहुत जरूरी। डिग्री सहित ए स्किल्स थिले यू विल डेफिनेटली रेस अहेड ऑफ योर कंपिटिटर्स. तो सी हला. नेक्स्ट ए. एनी आइडिया व्हाट A stands for? I think I already given a clue. Right. Very good. Claps. Your name? Sorry? Anshuman. Okay, good. Sit. So A stands for AI. तो तमनको लगे तो हमें तो ChatGPT यूज करछु, Gemini तो यूज करछु, हमें तो AI रे माहिर. Let me tell you, that's very basic thing. ChatGPT, Gemini is not all about AI. AI रे बहुत किछ अछि. Do you know that you can build apps without knowing coding? How many of you know that? Only a few. I can say this with conviction because I recently learned it. Because AI course हमारा करूची आमो institute for members, students मान को पे अलगा, members मान को पाई भी करूची, and I am the chairperson of Brahmapur branch of ICAI, and I conducted this course, and I also enrolled in the course, and let me tell you, it was a whole new world that I explored. I myself made a few apps which are relevant to me. Jodi mu kari paribi at 42, then you all are not even 21. So just imagine the number of apps that you can build which will result in your growth, which will augment your growth. So artificial intelligence को बहुत seriously नंबर. So let me tell you कि AI is not going to replace human beings, but those who know AI, they are surely going to replace those who don't. AI human beings को replace करिबनी, but जिए AI जानिचे से लोग को replace करिबो, जिए AI जानिने हाँ मो कौन AI किछि नाई बोली जे भाबुची ना, he or she is surely going to be phased out. As they say, stay updated or get outdated. ହେଲା अपडेट रहिबा बहुत जरूरी. AI तुमको पसंद हो कि न हो, AI तो सिखिबा अत्यंत जरूरी. सब किछि सिखिबा तो पॉसिबल नहीं, जहाँ तम फील्ड को तुमको इंपोर्टेंट से गुडा निहाते सिखिबो. तो C रे कम्युनिकेशन हे गेला, A रे AI हे गेला. R stands for resilience. How many of you have heard the word? This question is directed towards English medium students. Resilience. केते जण सुनछो? हाँ. You already spoken once, right? Or no? Okay, yeah. Yeah, yes, yeah. The big spectacle girl? Yeah.
To be able to handle any kind of situation. Resilient.
Good answer. Any other answers? Yeah.
To be determined even in difficult situations.
Very good. What's your name?
Rajeshwari.
Rajeshwari. Okay. Your name?
Ambika.
Amita. Ambika Ponda. Okay, good. Sit down. Good answers. Same, माने से ही मेरी को पाखा पाखी आसची. Bouncing back from failure, resilience, difficulties. समस्त को जीवन रे difficulties आसे. एवं if you have the skill of bouncing back, that will also ensure that you are going to have a great career ahead. विराट कोहली को केते जण जानिचो? जानिचो माने रे मु देखिने तो मु भी तांको देखिने कि केबे भेटिनी. मु तांको जानछि से मते जानना हाती. ओके. जे विराट कोहली ना के जण जानिचो? समस्त जानिचो. ओके. वर्षे 2 वर्ष तळे तांकर कोन हालत थिला? माने करियर वाइज कोथिले लोक ड्रॉप कर दबा कथा, किछि परफॉर्म करूनी, कोथिले ना? He was Virat Kohli, King Kohli. One who single-handedly won matches for India, he found himself in a very difficult phase. Did he bounce back from it? He did, right? So, how many of you follow cricket in general? Test cricket, not T20, Test cricket. Few hands, okay. ठीक अछि, good. अच्छा, इंडिया ऑस्ट्रेलिया सीरीज किछि माने अछि अराउंड 2021 किछि माने अछि इंडिया गट टेस्ट मैच रे केते रे ऑल आउट हे थिला वाओ वेरी गुड व्हाट वाज द रिजल्ट ऑफ दैट सीरीज इंडिया हारि गला ना कोन हला जीति थिला कोन हे थिला ठीक अछि 36 all out pore mane I think it's one of the lowest scores in the history of cricket then tapare very next test kon hela okay I think you seem to be knowing a lot here I would like to hear from you what's your name Satyavrat okay kuho je mane janna hai tanku kuho kon hithila
after that test that cover test is main captain was Ajay Ganane it was very
So, India bounced back from that situation. They found themselves at the ebb. Ebb माने कौन पिला माने? अत्यंत low पूरा situation. सेमी पूरा गाटो भीतर पसले थी almost. Set to bounce back कले as a team. So this is known as resilience. तो तमे देखि रे बहुत जण ओके बहुत जण गोटे एग्जाम फेल हे गेला परे कि गोटे रिजेक्शन परे एमिति डिप्रेस हो जाते जे आओ माने तांको जीवन पूरा निरर्थक लागिबो जे और कुछ नहीं रखा है लाइफ में ऐसे फीलिंग आ जाती है एंड आई सी दिस टेंडेंसी मोर अमंग जेन ज़ीज बिकॉज़ दे डोंट नो हाउ टू हैंडल फेलियर्स दे हैव नॉट सीन फेलियर्स इनफ सिट अप वे जनरली कम टू सी एंड यू विल नो व्हाट फेलियर इज ऑल अबाउट ओके till let me tell my story till BCom I always stood first in my class I always stood in my class. Okay, first. CA को actually the very first attempt I made, I failed. So it was far too much for me to handle that. Fail କ'ଣ? ମୁଁ ତ କ୍ଲାସ୍ର ଟପର୍, ମୁଁ ଫେଲ୍ କେମିତି ହେଇଗଲି? ହ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡେଲ୍ କରିବାଟା ବହୁତ କଷ୍ଟ, ବିକଜ ସେ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଫେଲିୟର ଦେଖିବାନି ଆମେ। ସିଏ ଭଳିଆ କୋର୍ସ ଯେ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ତମେ କରୁନ କି କୋଉ ଏଣ୍ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସ ଟେଷ୍ଟ କ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଏଗୁଡ଼ା ସବୁ ଯେଉଁ ଥାଏ ୟୁପିଏସସି, ସେ ଲେଭେଲ ଯେ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଆସେନି ନା ତମେ ଜାଣିବ ଫେଲିୟର କ'ଣ। ୱାନ୍ସ ଇଟ୍ ହିଟ୍ସ ଇଟ୍ ବିକମ୍ସ ଫାର୍ ଟୁ ମଚ୍ ଫର୍ ୟୁ ଟୁ ହ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡଲ। ମୁଁ ଫେଲ୍ ହେଇଗଲି ସମସ୍ତେ ମୋତେ ୱେଷ୍ଟ କହୁଛନ୍ତି, ୟାର କିଛି ହବାର ନାହିଁ, ଏ କିଛି କାମ କା नहीं है, ଏସବୁ ଶୁଣିକି ଯଦି ତମକୁ ଲାଗିଲାଣି କି ସତରେ ମୁଁ କିଛି କରିପାରିବିନି, and you think of quitting, you lose interest in everything, that's not approach you are supposed to have। କାଲି ସକାଳକୁ କମ୍ପାନୀରେ ବି ଯେବେ ଜବ୍ କରିବ ନା, ସେ ବସ୍ ଯିଏ ଥିବ ନା, ସେ ମନ ଇଚ୍ଛା କଥା କହିବ ତମକୁ। ହୁଏତ ତମର ବହୁତ ହାର୍ଡୱାର୍କ କରିସାରିଲା ପରେ ବି ସେ ତମକୁ ପ୍ରମୋସନ୍ ନ ଦେଇପାରେ, ବଟ୍ से मते प्रमोशन दोनी, मते रिकग्निशन मिलुनी, मते इंक्रीमेंट मिलुनी बोले जदि चाकरी छाड़ी की पड़ेबो ना किछि होबार नाही। यू शुड बी एबल टू हैंडल इट। विराट कोहली रो एग्जांपल देली, इंडियन टीम रो एग्जांपल देली, मो निज एग्जांपल देली। ओके, सो माने लाइफ जण को जदि देखुचो, अरे ये कर पालो मु कर परिबिनी कि सेति मैं मु तुमको कहि देली। एंड लेट मी टेल यू कि सीए इज अ फेलियर प्रोन डिग्री। CA is a failure prone degree because there are people like Nandini Agrawal जो एकदम first attempt clear करके so जाई छ जागो को, but there are also people like me। But at the end of the day, she is a CA, I am a CA। Both are CAs। Once you become CA, no one asks how many attempts। You are a CA, you are a CA, and for that you require a lot of resilience, lot of trust in yourself। ठीक अच्छी आज हमारा दिन नहीं है, कोई बात नहीं, कल हमारा दिन जरूर आएगा। And it's very important for you to have that confidence in you। अरे मुझे कौन पीछे कह सकता है, मैं आगे बढ़ूंगी, एटा रहिबाटा बहुत जरूरी। सो रेजिलियंस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। एंड हाँ, यही जेहेतु मो निजर एग्जांपल मो देछि, एंड आई टोल्ड यू दैट आई फेल्ड अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स, एंड यू नो ऑन व्हिच डे डिड आई क्वालिफाई? 8th August 2014। Thank you। Today is the 12th qualification anniversary, and I couldn't have celebrated it in a better manner than addressing the young students। ତମମାନଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ ଯଦି କିଛି ବି ଏମିତି ହେଲା ନା कि यारे ମୁଁ କରିପାରୁନି, ମୋ ସାଙ୍ଗ ମୋଠୁ ଆଗକୁ ପଳେଇଲା, ମୁଁ କରିପାରୁନି, ମୁଁ ଛାଡ଼ିଦେବି, ଏ ତମ ଟାଇମ୍ ବି ଆସିବ। It's up to you to analyze it। It isn't enough to be just optimistic। It's equally important for you to be able to analyze where exactly am I going wrong। ସେଇ ଜିନିଷ ଯଦି ତମେ analyze କରିପାରିଲ, first you have to accept the failure, then you have to analyze, and you should have that confidence in you कि आज नहले काली मु निहाते आगको जिति, मोर प्रगतिटा सुनिश्चित अछि। बट मु प्रॉपर ये, it's not about hard work, it's about hard work in the right direction। That will ensure success for sure। तो सी हे गला, ए हे गला, आर हे गला, फाइनली मु कहबी इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस। त माने भाबुथबो, अरे ये तो कहले मु बेसी लंबा कहबेनी, ये तो कहि चली छी। ओके, ई फॉर इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस। इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस ए टर्म केते जण सुनिछ? बस बहुत छोट पिला सुनिबा चांस बहुत कम, स्टिल जदि बा सुनिथिबो, हाउ मेनी ऑफ हैव कम अक्रॉस दिस वर्ड इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस? जानिछ? अच्छा, तमे को
उसमें सॉफ्ट स्किल वगैरह भी यूज होता है, मतलब एआई से बियॉन्ड होके सारा, मतलब जो भी मतलब आपके पास स्किल वगैरह है उसमें
गुड। ओके फाइन। एनी अदर आंसर्स? आपने भी हाथ उठाया दर्शक, हाँ बोलिए, आपका नाम? प्रियदर्शनी। वेरी गुड।
इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस मींस हम अपने इमोशंस को कैसे रेगुलेट कर सकते हैं या फिर हम अपने इमोशंस को कैसे कंट्रोल एंड चेक में रख सकते हैं। इन शॉर्ट यही होता है इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस।
Good। That's one of the aspects। Okay, sit down। I've already asked you your name, probably। नाम नहीं पूछा था आपका?
आई एम आशीष।
Ashish। Okay, very good, nice। So, any other answers from this corner? कोई बोलना चाहेगा? सुना है ये वर्ड? अच्छा, आप बोलना चाहेंगे? हाँ बोलिए।
मैम लाइक कि अगर कोई मतलब इमोशनल सिचुएशन में अपने दिल की ना सुन के उसमें सोच समझ के, मतलब गुस्से में कोई डिसीजन ना लेके हम सोचेंगे पहले उसको, फिर कोई डिसीजन लेना, वैसे टाइप।
ठीक है, अच्छी बात। ये सारी चीजें इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस में आती हैं। आपका नाम?
सौम्य।
सौम्य। ओके, गुड। आपका नाम ही सौम्य है, तो डेफिनेटली सौम्यता के साथ ही आप पेश आते होंगे। तो इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। हर्षा भोगले, हैव यू हर्ड हिज नेम? आपको लग रहा है दिस इज साउंडिंग मोर लाइक अ क्विज सेशन देन अ काउंसलिंग सेशन में सवाल कर रही हूँ, ये सुना है कि वो सुना है, इसको इसके बारे में जानते हो, उसके बारे में जानते हो। माय इंटेंशन इज टू इंश्योर दैट यू ऑल स्टे एंगेज्ड। ओके, हर्षा भोगले, क्रिकेट जो लोग जानते हैं वो हर्षा भोगले को भी जानते हैं। उनका कहना ये है एम्प्लॉयज ज्वाइन कंपनीज, लीव बॉसेस। कंपनी को देख के ज्वाइन करते हैं, बॉस को झेल नहीं पाते, छोड़ देते हैं। वाई? बिकॉज द बॉस लैक्स इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस। बॉस को सिर्फ काम कराना है, तुम जाओ तेल लेने, तुम्हारी प्रॉब्लम्स जाए भाड़ में, मुझे नहीं फर्क पड़ता, तुम काम करके दिखाओ। That's not how you should deal with situation. You should have that emotional intelligence. अगर एम्प्लॉय काम नहीं कर पा रहा है, उसकी तबीयत खराब है, उसके घर में कोई प्रॉब्लम है, which sounds genuine, by the time you become a boss, you should be having enough experience to tell a fake one from a real one. So you should be having that emotional intelligence to offer a shoulder कि अच्छा ठीक है, आज नहीं आओगे कोई बात नहीं, लेकिन काम 2 दिन में कर देना. And like as he said that you should be having control over your emotions, and you also said that keeping your emotions in check without reacting sporadically. If you get a negative feedback from your boss, from your team leader, anyone, you should be able to take it. So all this is part of emotional intelligence, is very important skill that you should be having. Skills तो बहुत सारे हैं, जैसे मैंने कहा कि मैं ज़्यादातर emphasis देना चाहूँगी इन 4 चीज़ों पे. एक तो communication skills, is the sine qua non. तो CA बन के भी बॉस लोग ये बोलते हैं कि that if you lack the communication skills, we'll fire you. We'll fire you. English and communication skills, I would emphasize on English. Of course, having communication skills in other languages is also good, but if you really want to build a career in corporate sector, it's very important for you to be able to confidently speak English, because most likely you will be dealing with US clients, UK clients. You may also need to work on site, going to their country. And if you don't have communication skills in English, if you say that Hindi हमारी भाषा है, vocal for local, वहाँ नहीं चलेगा. इंग्लिश में बोलना बहुत ज़रूरी है. So start from today. आपको अगर ये लगेगा हाँ, after having qualified, I'll just join a crash course and I'll acquire all the requisite skills. No, it doesn't work out that way. You need to do it every single day. Half an hour, 15 minutes. You should eke out, you should earmark a particular time of your day. You should work on your communication skills. In which language do you all communicate with each other? Odia or Hindi? How many of you speak in English with each other? English medium students? नहीं ना? ओडिया मीडियम पिला हमें तो ओडिया रे ही कथा है obviously. English medium पिला भी ओडिया रे ही कथा होचंदी. ओके, ओडिया जंती मु कहली भारी बढ़िया, हमें ओडिया पाठ पढ़िबा तो बहुत गर्वित हो. But having said that, you should also be able to communicate English confidently. जंती मु कहली he punished, he was punished, भले mistakes करिबा कथा नुहो. गोटे जगह आउटे जल्दी कहि देलो बहुत प्रॉब्लम होबो. So it's very important for you to work on your communication skills. Next कौन कहथिली? AI. Don't ignore AI. जेति कि तम ପାଇଁ relevant निहाती तमे सिखिबो. आ resilience. Failures आसीबो. Failures निहाती आसीबो. either प्रोफेशनल फंड रे कि पर्सनल फंड रे किछि ना किछि फील्ड रे किछि ना किछि फेलियर आसीबा ही आसीबो. अरे हमर राम कृष्ण भी एथिरु वंचित नहांती. रामचंद्र श्रीकृष्ण तांको लाइफ रे कोन नेगेटिविटी आसे, तांको लाइफ रे कोन दुख आसे, दुख ही भरिछि तांको लाइफ रे. जदि तमे देखिबो जो पर्यंत से पृथ्वी पृष्ठ रे थिले, तांको अवतार से ये थिले, दुख कष्ट ही थिला, हैप्पीनेस थिला कि? बट इट दे डिविएट फ्रॉम द पाथ ऑफ धर्म. नहीं ना? हमें तांको पूजा करछु काहे की करछु? Because they had the resilience to deal with those things, right? So R stands for resilience, and E emotional intelligence. Be emotionally intelligent. जेति कि तमरो कंप्यूटर स्किल्स, कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स अच्छे तो अच्छी. Be a good human being. Empathy, सहानुभूति, ए सब जिनस रहिबा भी अत्यंत जरूरी. When you have these skills, when you arm yourself with all these skills along with your degree, let me tell you, there is no stopping you at all. So finally, गोटे शेयर कही भी जोड़ा कमाने भी सुनी थी वो. मंजिलें उन्हें मिलती हैं, मंजिलें उन्हें मिलती हैं जिनके सपनों में जान होती है. पंखों से कुछ नहीं होता, हौसलों से उड़ान होती है. All the very best to you for a glorious career ahead, and thank you so much.
So students, if you want to ask any question related to your career or anything, you can ask. It's a 10-minute session.
Anyone wants to ask anything? Or anyone wants to say anything? କିଛି କହିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛ? କିଛି ବି? Anything, ଓଡ଼ିଆ, ହିନ୍ଦୀ, ଇଂଲିଶ, କୌଣସି ବି ଲାଙ୍ଗୁଏଜ? କିଛି ବି କହିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛ? ତ ଠିକ ଅଛି, let me introduce Sara Siva Vitale. Let me just take this opportunity and introduce two of my students who are doing CMA and CA respectively. So semane ଟିକେ ତାଙ୍କର ଏକ୍ସପିରିଏନ୍ସଟା ସେୟାର କରିବେ। ମୁଁ ତ କ୍ୱାଲିଫାଇ ହେଇଛି, ଯେମିତି ମୁଁ କହିଲି, ସେମାନେ ୱାର୍କିଂ ପ୍ରୋସେସ୍ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ତ ସେମାନଙ୍କ ମୁହଁରୁ ବି ବିପଦ ଶୁଣିବ। ମୁଁ ଇନଭାଇଟ୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହିଁବି ଶ୍ରୀକାନ୍ତ ଦାସକୁ, ତ ଆସିକି ସେ ତାଙ୍କ ଏକ୍ସପିରିଏନ୍ସ ଟିକେ ସେୟାର କରିବେ।
Hello, my dear friends. So, as ma'am said, I am currently pursuing CA and CMA both. I am CMA Inter First Group qualified and pursuing CA Foundation right now. So, as ma'am said, communication skills, it's the most important thing. Like, I was also like you all student in previous days, and trust me, I am an English medium student and I was not able to speak a single word also. I was also communicating in Odia only. But after several practices, after talking with my friends in English and all, I started speaking in English right now. So this speaking skills, this communicating skills is most important. If you can't communicate in English, if you can't express yourself in English to your clients and all, or in future jobs what you will do, then you can't get the perfect job you want. As ma'am said the example that same student, both students from same college, same day, holding same degree. If both one has good communication skills and one doesn't have communication skills, then obviously the one who is having communication skills, he will only get the job, right? So communication skills, and not only communication skills, you must also have other skills too. For example, I am a certified ethical hacker also, and I also play music like guitar, piano, and also I sing also. So you must have other curricular activities, communications, curricular activities, and other skills too. So that's my main thing. Thank you.
Thank you, Srikanth. Now I request Srikant Samu to share his experience.
Hello, my name is Ishan and I am also student. I am pursuing CMA and recently I passed in CMA intermediate. Before you telling something, I am share you a experience of my life. I never got failed in my school and in college also, but when I am in CMA foundation, I cleared in just 2 months. So I got a negative energy, so that I think that I can do anything in just a few months, and CA Nandini, I'll also pass the CMA in just 19 years. But when I study Inter, I feel very low because of my negative energy. I didn't clear in first attempt, so I thought that is anything troubling me. So I asked my sir, and my sir told me that you are just overthinking it. You definitely pass in your second attempt, and I will also. So I'm telling that everything you can do with your confidence, but don't be overconfident. And now I'm telling about skills, so that so the company will hire you because of your degree. It's faith. You think it's not. When they ask you your qualifications, you told them, they ask you also your skills. What will you answer then? Anyone? They'll also ask you what you have without your degree. What can you do for us? This is the secondly uh, most rated question when a student or a qualified student face an interview. So work on your communication skill and be confident, but don't be overconfident, and try to learn something new with skills. Thank you.
Thank you, Srishant. Why I asked him to come and address you all, so that I just wanted to check how does he feel. So like I said, it takes a lot of doing to come this side of the stage and to be able to speak. And he's also an Odia Medium student. So he's working on it. He's working on it. So even when I ask students in my branch programs, and they're also like that, and they're a little hesitant, should I, shouldn't I? Okay, Janido. Okay, if ma'am were to pinpoint and ask me, then I'll respond, otherwise I will Janido. This happens because there's some hesitation. So the idea is to ensure that you conquer it. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. People who are this side of the desk, they make the mistakes with greater confidence. That is the only difference between this side and this side. That's what I believe. So I'm very glad that I got this opportunity, and I was really amazed with this campus and this particular autonomous as well. And sir has been kind enough to address students of our branch, I think twice or thrice. I think his sessions were just amazing, and these two have also attended sir's sessions, and if they got to speak something, I think sir also has a credit in it. So I think he also encouraged them to speak, and he never really tried to correct them or to criticize them. He sort of encouraged them to give feedback. So I think that's how they develop the confidence, and me and my brother also try and do the same. Along with CA and CMA coaching, we also try and train them in communication skills. So like I said, it's an ongoing thing. It's not something that you develop overnight, so you have to work at it. So again, once again, thank you so much for having me here. It was absolute pleasure addressing you all. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time and for your great words. Actually, as this is, I personally I feel when I heard you, is this is our BTech students or BC students. This is the first day of their college, and from the first day itself, when they heard that degree is not only thing, not the sufficient thing, it's just a necessity things. It made the path more clear, like what they are going to do in the next 2 years, or in the next for BCA I think it's 2 years, and for BTech for the next 4 years. I'm very glad that my juniors heard this, like what's the importance of the skills and what's the importance of the degree on the first day itself. So very thank you, ma'am, for your kind words, inspiring us, and I truly believe that degree is not only the utmost important, like getting 9-pointer or like completing a degree without any backlogs is not defining that you are a very talented person or you are an expert person unless you have skills. I truly believe that with the technical skills, soft skills, communication skills are also utmost important. If you have technical skills but you are unable to express it before any persons or any recruiters, then your technical skills are of no use. If you can't just express it in front of an audience. So thank you, ma'am, for making everything so clear to us, especially to our first year students. I'm very glad to have this opportunity. And now I request our first year students, as ma'am told, communication is most important. You must have confidence among yourself. First you should, like, ma'am told that we everyone make mistake, even I make mistake. Like we make mistake here confidently and you are hesitating to stand and say a few words. So but I want our audience to speak something, give your reviews or any experience where you find failure or something happened to you. I request anyone like randomly please from this side first, please address, please share with you, us the thoughts. Please someone stand.
You call them.
That's it.
Then only the people will come.
Okay. Anyone from BTech first can just randomly stand. See, confidence is the utmost important, especially in this part because currently I am in fourth year and I believe if you can't stand in front of someone and speak something with confidence, then the recruiters will just ask your name in the interview and they will let you go because they don't want the person who knows. They want the person who can deal their clients. So this starts from today itself. So please stand. Then randomly I will pick someone and they will speak now. I'm sorry I'm doing this, but I asked you thrice. I think that. Can you speak something? Can you share your experience? Yeah, you. First introduce yourself and then speak your experience. It's okay, just introduce yourself.
I'm Rudra from BTech CSE first year and I'm quite nervous to say anything